Morning, my friends. Happy Friday. Um, Hopefully I'll see most of you at our class meeting at 9:30 this morning, and at that time I can go over any questions that you have. Essentially, today is a fun day to celebrate all the hard work that you've done on your biography projects. You'll see that in today's feed in the classroom there is a document that is called it just says day 26 document, and when you open it up it's going to give you a little bit of guideline for how you can make some kind, thoughtful, helpful comments on the speeches of your friends. I just went in and unmuted everybody. So previously I had it set so that you couldn't make comments on assignments and things, but I have undone that for the day so that you can do what you need to do today, which is to comment on at least 5 speeches. And in the document, there's some hints about, I'm not just looking for one word. I'm not just looking for nice or cool or fun. I'm looking for a complete sentence that describes and is specific about something that you liked about your classmate's speech. So if you have questions about that, we can talk about that at the meeting. Essentially, when you to do this, when you are in Google Classroom and you're looking at the whole list of biography speeches, after the name of the person, you can see what looks like a little chat bubble. And if you click on that, and then you click, like I'm looking at the one by Amelia, and it says 2 comments. And if I click on that, then there's a spot. The comments will pop up, and it will give me a chance to add my own comment. So at least 5 is the goal for today. Additionally, you need to definitely take some time today to make sure that you have turned in all the work that you've been assigned. You could definitely do that before the meeting if you have time, or you could do it after the meeting, and I'll be available this morning if you need to ask me questions. Essentially, if you're in Google Classroom and you, from the top where you have stream, classwork, and people as a choice, if you click classwork, right there at the top on the left underneath that, once you get into classwork, there's a spot to click view your work. We've practiced this before, but this is just a review. So when you click view your work, it's going to pop up with a list of all the things that I've ever assigned to you. And it will say whether it's turned in or whether it's just assigned. Things that are assigned, that means that it's been given to you, but it's not yet due. So that's what it'll say for today's document. Anything that has passed when it was supposed to be turned in will say missing. And so you need to do a check of your work. I only have had about 8 people turn in the science for the week. I moved that assignment up to day 26 today so that it's easier for you to find. So in day 26, you have the document that I just referred to that talks about making comments, and then the science is right in there too. I looked in there last night and I could see that a few people had worked on that document, had pulled their pictures in of their clouds and typed their descriptions, but it never got turned in. So I will have a list posted this morning during the meeting of the people that have turned it in, so that you'll know if your name's not on there, then you haven't officially turned yours in yet, even though you may have done it. I noticed when I was going through yesterday's forms and I had asked, have you started the science? A lot of people said yes, or I've already done it, but I don't have everybody's yet. So we need to check on that. So we're on the eve of vacation. So one thing I also did was I went into Raz Kids. You guys have been working so hard and they're earning stars, and I unlocked the Raz Rocket and the incentives. So if you feel like doing that over vacation, you can go in and spend a little time in the incentives part where you hadn't been able to get into yet. I think that's all that I need to tell you before our meeting. So if you're an early bird, please definitely take a look at what is not complete before the meeting. And the code is 3H carp, just like it was last week. And after the meeting ends, if you'd like to pick a time to chat with me about any questions that you might have, we can do that. Okay. All right. I hope to see everybody at 9:30.